Hi there, everybody. Meteorologist Dontae Jones here in the Dick Guided Weather Center here, Facebook Live. Tell you what's going on over the weekend, really starting this afternoon and through the weekend. In case you can't join us for the 4 or the evening shows, here's really what we're going to talk about once we hit the air here in about 35 minutes or so. A pretty active weekend shaping up for us. This week has been, it's been all over the place. And this weekend, well, not going to be any different. Going to be all over the place. So we begin with the headlines here. Going to be a soggy one this afternoon, this evening, if you will, with rain showers moving in from the west and the south. Saturday's going to be a wet one. The good news for Saturday is there's a lot going on Saturday, but the good news for Saturday is it looks like the late afternoon and into the evening is going to be dry. So if you do have the evening plans for Saturday, temperatures will be dry. It just will be pretty gusty and cooler as the temperatures will be falling throughout the day on Saturday. And then snow showers come in on Sunday, which could accumulate. Okay, it will accumulate. I shouldn't say could. It will accumulate. And I'll show you how much we're going to get here in a second. As a matter of fact, National Weather Service has already issued a winter storm watch for Geauga County Saturday night through Sunday night because the lake effect could pile up there the most. There's the big picture of the storm system that's headed our way. So light showers now, and then a heavier batch you can see down south. That'll move in as we get into early tomorrow morning. So places like Toledo, Bowling Green, Findlay, over into Mansfield and Erie, Huron County, seeing some showers now. Down into Holmes County, too, seeing some showers. Moving up into Wayne County, soon Medina County. So the big picture is by the time we get into the evening rush, we are going to see some shower activity that picks up. As a matter of fact, let me switch this over to the radar, and that usually gives us a better chance of what's actually hitting the ground and falling from the sky. Sometimes that satellite can make it look a little more impressive than it actually is. But we are seeing some light shower activity down in the Holmes County, Tuscarawas County, up in the Richland, Ashland counties, Erie, Huron counties, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca counties. So out west and down south, seeing a little bit of rain. And that's, again, the general area of where that rain's coming from, where the system's coming in at. So we are looking at some shower activity already starting to pop up. It's light in nature. It's nothing heavy. I'm not saying they're getting deluged. Maybe sprinkles on the windshield is just about it. And temperatures warm, 59 in Mansfield, but where we get more sunshine in the far northern eastern reaches of the state, 65 in Ashtabula. Cleveland at 63, 62 Akron, Kansas. So it feels pretty good. Today it was great. Earlier this morning, temperatures were in the 50s and 60s and some sunshine. And I say morning into the early afternoon, it was a really nice feel. Winds coming in out of the south at about 10, 15 miles per hour, maybe every now and again a gust in Worcester. As that system gets here, the winds become gustier. So it will be a gusty weekend. Gusty tonight, gusty Saturday, gusty Sunday. The problem for Sunday is the temperatures are going to drop behind this cold front that goes through. And so those gusty winds going to make it feel much colder for Sunday, along with the blowing snow that's going to be around for Sunday. So this evening, temperatures in the 60s and 50s, so pretty much the 50s, so not a bad evening temperature-wise, but on and off again, light scattered showers. So I will say if you have the plans this evening, take the rain gear with you because it is going to be a wet evening. Here's the big picture as far as the storm system itself coming in here. Wind gusts, as I mentioned, tonight and through the weekend, about 40, 45 miles an hour. The rain starting now, going to last through Saturday mid-afternoon, and then switches over to snow Saturday night and through the day on Sunday. About an inch of rain or so on average, and then the snow, I have 1 to 3 plus inches. I'm going to narrow that down in a second of where that will actually be, but that's just a general trend because some folks will receive less than that, and then some folks will receive more than that, but that's just an average that there is some light accumulation on the way. And then, as I mentioned, those wind chills Saturday afternoon going to be in the lower 20s, even though the posted temperature will be 37. It's going to be cold on Sunday. I made the joke yesterday that it's like winter and spring is fighting a custody battle over us. And I think most of us would rather go with spring. Some of us may want to go with winter, but I think most of us want to go with spring. But in all honesty, sometimes when we think of spring, we think of the nice warm temperatures and the sunshine and the trees and flowers are blooming, and we forget about the rain that comes with it and the severe thunderstorms that come with spring as well. So spring can have some temper tantrums just like winter can. So even though we want maybe spring to have us for custody, we may not like the temper tantrums that come with spring. But here's what we're looking at as far as when we get into the evening time. Scattered showers rolling through here. You see that 5 o'clock, the evening rush, we start to see the showers pop up. And then through the course of the evening, it's on and off again, scattered shower activity, but it's light. Now, once we get into, say, early tomorrow morning, that's when we get chances of some heavier pockets rolling through here. There's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, scattered showers still going on. And then look here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the bulk of the rain is out of here. And I'll fast forward that to about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. Folks may be out and about trying to do some things on a Saturday evening. It looks like it's dry. It's pretty good. Then what happens by the time we get into the wee hours of the morning, we start to change. The temperatures are cold enough. We change that to lake effect snow showers. And the whole lake is involved, not just a portion. Look at that. The whole lake gets in on the fun. So on and off again, scattered snow showers on Saturday or on Sunday morning, rather. And some of those could be heavier. Just look up here towards Medina, Oberlin, Cleveland, Chardon, Streetsboro, Akron. That's where the heaviest of the snow is falling throughout the day on Sunday. It really gets going there in the afternoon and early part of the evening, and then it starts to taper off by late evening, and there's about midnight, and everything's about done, and we're starting to see some clearing from the west. So Sunday is going to be a snowy day. Just as Saturday is going to be rainy, Sunday is going to be snowy. So when it's all said and done, we end up with about west a trace to maybe half an inch the further west and the further south you go. And then the bulk of the folks in the primary and secondary snow belts, about 1 to 3 inches. And then that higher elevation of Geauga County. So that's why Geauga County alone has the winter storm watch, because you got 6 inches that could accumulate in Geauga County area. And then you got the blowing snow and the gusty winds of about 40 to 45 miles per hour. So that's why they have the winter storm watch there. So everybody else don't have the winter storm watch. It's just going to be wintry, cold, wind chills in the 20s, gusty winds of 40 to 45 miles an hour, and 1 to 3 inches of snow. On and off again, snow showers. But then again, that bullseye of Geauga County, 3 to 6 inches there. So that's what's coming on Sunday. Yucky. So 50 tonight. Not 50, in all honesty. That 50 is really tomorrow afternoon, because temperatures right now are in the 50s and 60s, but we're going to just slowly fall throughout the night and throughout the day tomorrow. So tonight's still going to be in the 50s, and then that 50 is somewhere around maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Before then we start to even drop into the 40s by tomorrow late afternoon and into the evening. So if you are going to be out in the evening tomorrow, know it's going to be windy and cooler in the 40s, so dress appropriately. It won't be the nice warm 50s and 60s that we've been seeing. And that 53 for tomorrow, again, that 53 for tomorrow is going to be more first thing in the morning as opposed to tomorrow afternoon. And then here's the 8-day forecast. Once we get rid of that stuff on Sunday, things improve for next week. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead an hour before you go to bed Saturday night. I've mentioned on here before, I've seen my friends on Facebook and numerous people say, make memes and jokes. Like, oh, we fall back this weekend and we fall back to a time when things were simpler. We fall back to a time where gas and groceries was cheaper, yada, yada, yada. We don't. It makes for a nice, funny meme when it's the right time of year, which is the fall. But we spring ahead. You lose an hour of sleep. So we go from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. this weekend. Also, again, a good time to change the batteries in your smoke detector and carbon monoxide detectors too. All right, Monday, 47 with some sunshine. So we quickly improve. So anything that fell on Sunday it's going to go ahead and quickly melt. First of all, the ground is warm because we've been warm. And then secondly, we get some sunshine and temperatures above freezing on Monday. So we're going to start melting that stuff pretty quickly. And then we're up to 60 on Tuesday with some sunshine. Partly cloudy on Wednesday, 61. A chance in the afternoon or evening of a stray shower or sprinkle on Wednesday, but right now we're dry. Then cloudy skies, 63 next Thursday. Then showers come in for next Friday, 58. We start to cool off a little bit, but still above average by next Saturday, 52 with cloudy skies. I will tell you the way this pattern is trying to set up, looks like we could see another inclement weekend next weekend. Don't you hate that when that pattern starts to set up where it's every weekend we start to get some weather system that comes in and ruins our playtime? Well, nonetheless, it is springtime.